All right, now our next presenter has story after story after story, and I love it. Many of you know her as Melissa the Coach. Melissa is a wife, mom, dog rescuer, and entrepreneur. She has the distinction of being the only person in her family to attend Catholic school from kindergarten all the way through college. Melissa has spent more years of her life with a dream than without one, and is passionate about helping others overcome the financial obstacles in pursuing their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Melissa Thomas. Nice.
You can never know what it's like.
Woo!
Right? So, I attended my first Elton John concert when I was 19 years old. Now I'm 43. That means I've had a dream for 24 years. Hashtag mathing. I have been to 32 concerts in 24 years. My dream, 3 words: meet Elton John. So far, I've gotten his autograph several times. I've met several members of the band, and I had opportunity to sit at his piano. Her name is Nina. I'd like to share with you today 3 life lessons that I've learned from pursuing this dream. But first, a story. One time at a concert, I attended my 9th Elton John concert in 1999. I went with my cousin, and it was very exciting for me because it was the first time I had floor seats. And if you've ever been to a concert, you know how exciting that is to actually sit on the floor instead of in the nosebleed seats where I was sitting before. And, you know, we got there early, and I was looking around, and I looked up at the stage and saw all the kits set up and saw Elton's piano. And as I was looking at the stage, I saw this lady that looked really familiar to me, and I couldn't quite place her. And I was trying to think where I might know this lady from. And all of a sudden, it occurred to me that she was familiar because she had been at every concert that I had been to up to that point. And I thought, well, that's weird, because what are the odds that this same person would show up at the same venues to see the same person that I was also seeing? And I decided that since I had a floor seat and she was sitting on the floor, that I had to go meet her because she was where I wanted to be, right in front of Elton's piano in the first row. So I started walking right up to where she was, and an usher stopped me. And the usher said, "May I see your ticket?" And I said, "Sure," not really understanding why she needed to see my ticket. And the usher said, "Oh, your seat is back there." And I went, "I know, I just came from there." And she said, "Well, you can't go up there." And I went, "But I have to go see my friend." Friend meaning a term I had only seen this lady 8 other times. And the usher said to me, "Well, I'm very sorry, but you can't go up there." Well, right then and there, my plan was done. And for those of you who don't know me well, I'm a strong type A, and I don't do winging it at all. But I had to wing it. And then this is the case where you have to trust your brain is going to engage when your plan doesn't come into play. So I said to the usher, "Great, can you go get her for me and bring her here?" And the usher said, "Yes." And I went, "Oh, crap." And the usher started walking. And as the usher is walking, I'm getting like, all of a sudden, I'm really happy that I didn't have a big dinner right before the show, right? Because I'm just kind of freaking out inside because actually I winged it and it worked, right? So the usher, I see the usher talking to the lady and the lady talking to the usher, and this lady turns around and looks at me, and I just went, hey, right? And she starts walking towards me. And now I'm like, crap, what do I do? And so they start walking towards me, and I'm like, I got to think of something cool to say because I don't know who this lady is, right? So I got to think of something cool, and I got to blah, 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 and everything, and I can't think. And this lady gets right in front of me, and we make eye contact, and I stuck out my hand and I went, "Hi, my name is Melissa, and I'm really excited to see you. This is my 9th Elton John concert. I'm so excited to be here," blah, blah, blah. And I basically just threw up words all over her. And she was so kind and gracious, and she said, "Hi, it's great to meet you too." And that is how I met Valerie. And Valerie would later become a very integral part on this yellow brick road journey that I am traveling. And so the life lessons that we can learn from this story are that, my clicker. There we go. Life lesson 1, go for it. When a person is reoccurring, there's a reason that that person keeps reoccurring all the time. And because I met Valerie, I did end up eventually being on the second row of a concert and right in front of Elton John's piano. And yes, that says this is my 30th show. Coincidence equals opportunity. It was not coincidence that Valerie kept showing up to every concert. People are opportunities in disguise. You have to recognize that when those people keep reoccurring, there's a reason for that. Number 3, stand out. One of the reasons that I recognized Valerie was because she always wore all black, and she had a silver E and a silver J on her lapel. She would consistently wore the same thing to every concert. And if you follow me on social media and you follow my concert travels, you'll see that I do the exact same thing. And now I'm starting to become that person that people go, "Hey, weren't you at such and such concert? Didn't I see you there?" That sort of thing. So what happens when we apply these life lessons to my life? Well, number 1, I made a decision to become debt-free, and I stuck to it. We paid off $43,000 worth of debt in less than 4 years. Thank you. Number 2, it was coincidence that backstage passes were available to be purchased, but because I'm debt-free, I could get one. So to have that opportunity to sit at Elton John's piano. And number 3, I stood out by sharing my debt-free journey on social media. And I started to become one of those weird getting out of debt people. People started following my journey. And it turns out that other people want to be debt-free too, and they want me to teach them how to do it. And so 4 years ago, I started my own company, Melissa the Coach, and so now I stand out as an entrepreneur. Thank you. I've spent more of my life with a dream than without one. And I've learned so many life lessons along the way. Those unexpected consequences. I never imagined the lessons I would learn in this 24-year journey. Soon, you too will be able to know about those lessons and, yes, read all about the crazy concert adventures that I have been on to learn them. Thank you.